Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to WWE News, episode 221. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video. Brandon Hodge here, and welcome back to another episode of WWE News and Rumors. So there's some interesting stuff, and it's a good thing that this one is going up late, because something breaking just happened, and it's going to be included in this episode, so I don't have to do a totally separate video, and I might be somewhere, so I have to do it on my stupid iPhone camera. So that's good. So I guess today, sleeping in late and doing stuff and being late on this video actually worked in my favor. But anyway, enough of me talking about randomness. This is W News episode 221, so here we go. The first news story. I know this is a few days old, but people have like sent in things asking me to talk about it. So it's about Ty Dillinger. So if you guys haven't seen already, Ty Dillinger made this tweet, and the tweet says, "Before the rumors get circulated all around the internet, I'm going to tell you guys straight up. I asked for my release from the WWE. Like, I asked to be released out of my contract. I asked to leave WWE." And basically, he said that, everyone's like, "Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you, Ty Dillinger," and then all the wrestlers are replying, and then, meanwhile, I'm sitting there and I'm like, guys, just slowly roll for a minute. They have to accept the release from the WWE, and there's been numerous wrestlers who have asked for their release here within the past few months, and they've been denied. So just because he asks for it doesn't mean he's leaving the WWE. They might make him stay there for the remainder of his contract. I don't know how long is left on his contract, but I mean, if it's a short amount of time, they might go ahead and release it, but if he has like a year or two left on it, they're probably not going to release that contract. But if they do, Ty Dillinger, he's going to be amazing in other wrestling promotions. I imagine he has his eyes set on AEW. I believe him and Cody Rhodes are pretty good friends, so they'll probably work out a deal with AEW. If he does get his release right now, if not, he's gonna have to ride out the rest of the contract. I'm not sure how long he has left on his contract. But anyway, my opinion on this, like, he's just like one of those guys who's underused in the WWE, and it's just like, we have so much great talent in the WWE, and it's just hard to find like a good place for everyone where everyone's gonna be happy. So in certain situations, for certain people, it's just like a better situation to go to another company and be their freaking star and their attraction instead of just like shoved in the corner. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's just that news story about the Ty Dillinger asking for his release and confirmed it on Twitter and all that stuff. Alright, the next news story. The next news story is about the SmackDown Live ratings. So, like, they have been trying, like, so hard. They've been, like, trying everything possible to get the SmackDown Live ratings up as high as they can possibly get them, because they're moving to Fox here in October, and the deal is they have to have a certain amount of viewers to be able to move to Fox, and Fox apparently haven't been too thrilled with the numbers they've been getting, but I believe they're going to be happy with the numbers SmackDown received this past week. SmackDown actually got like the highest viewers they've had since last November, so that's good. Do we just want to like kind of keep it up there? We don't want like 3 million people for one episode, then the next episode it goes down to 2 million. We want to kind of keep it there, maybe even go up from there, but I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see, but they're trying everything they possibly can to get those ratings as high as they possibly can. They're trying to like bring up people from NXT. They're trying edgier content and stuff. They're just going to try everything, and Vince has been telling writers and everyone, think outside the box, do crazy shit. Literally, but hopefully they can keep the ratings there or even go from there, but we'll just have to wait and see. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, the final news story before I jump into the rumors, it's about Roman Reigns. So I'm pretty sure, I guess they sent a notification to everyone's phone, so I'm probably not breaking it. You guys probably already know about this, but for those of you who don't, I can share it. So basically, I was like researching rumors and stuff, and I saw like a rumor about Roman Reigns and his update and stuff, and then Michelle actually told me, she just got the notification, or she just saw it on Twitter or whatever, that Roman Reigns is actually confirmed to be on Raw this Monday. And this Monday, he is going to be giving an update on his leukemia. So, yeah, it's just like good timing. I guess I like waited a little bit longer and I got that news, so I can kind of talk about that. So, like, there's a lot of rumors going around, and we'll talk more about the Roman Reigns stuff and what might happen on Monday in the rumor part of this video. But as for this part, the like confirmed part is Roman Reigns is going to be on Raw. He's going to be giving an update on his leukemia and I guess his future with the WWE. So what's he going to say? I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see. So there you guys have it. That is actually all the news stories. So now we're going to talk about some unconfirmed news stories, aka rumors, and they're very juicy, I must warn you. So let's go ahead and jump right in. Alright, the first rumor is about Paige. So as we all know, the Paige movie Fighting With My Family is, I'm not promoting it, so anyway, it's in theaters if you want to see it. I'm probably going to go see it like tomorrow. But anyway, like The Rock made a movie about her life or whatever. Like she, if you don't know, was a women's wrestler. She was a great women's wrestler. She won the title numerous times. She was like the top of the top, and then she got injured. She got a bad neck injury, and she actually had to retire from it. So it's confirmed that she's never gonna wrestle again, pretty much. Like way out in the future. Like she's still like, I believe she's like still in her 20s, right? And basically they said your neck will fix itself, and you could maybe get medically cleared for an in-ring return when you're about 40. So if you guys want to wait about 20 years for a Paige return, there's that. But Paige is like, no one wants to see me wrestle when I'm 40. Like, screw that. So basically, she's basically done with wrestling, and they've been doing other stuff with Paige. Like, of course, they had the movie that's a center focus right now, and she was the general manager of SmackDown and all that. Anyway, there's talk right now, since it's pretty much confirmed, Paige is not going to be wrestling ever again. If she does, it's not going to be for like 20 years. But it's basically, there's talk going around right now that Paige might be actually going in the Hall of Fame already. I mean, this isn't like a crazy idea to me. I think she might be like one of the youngest Hall of Famers they have, but I mean, I understand if they want to do this, and I personally support it. I think, yeah, she's never to wrestle again. She had a great career or whatever, and yeah, she'd be in the Hall of Fame, I guess. I mean, I don't know if they're actually going to do it. It's just rumor, guys. Like, it's more than likely not going to happen. But it's just something kind of interesting to talk about. Like, you guys give me your your thoughts down below on this. Do you think right now is like a good time to put Paige in the Hall of Fame? Like, maybe I'm just assuming here that we're all in agreement. Like, she's Hall of Fame worthy. But do you think now's a good time, or we should wait a little while? I think right now with the movie and all that, there's a lot of like attention on her, and it might be a really good time to put her in the Hall of Fame just to have more eyes on the Hall of Fame induction ceremony. I don't know. That's just my opinion. Is she going in? She's not going in? I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see. All right, the next rumor. The next rumor is about, it's actually about Vince McMahon. So his thoughts on the current WWE product. Vince McMahon basically said the current WWE product is stale. He said it himself. The product's stale right now. Like it's just boring. So basically, he's brought up people from NXT for that reason. He's like, it's stale. We need something fresh. We need something new. No one here on he actually said this. No one here on the roster right now is a superstar, and they're not going to be a superstar. I don't think he means everyone, but I think he means like as a whole. There's like not as much like superstar power as there used to be. Like we look at WWE like 5 years ago, 7 years ago, 10 years ago, or whatever. Like there used to be like everyone on the roster was a freaking star and was phenomenal and amazing to see. And it's just like, I don't know if that's necessarily the wrestler's fault. I personally don't think it's the wrestler's fault. Maybe like their booking is to fault there. But anyway, Vince McMahon has basically said he thinks the WWE roster is very stale right now. That's why we had all like the NXT call-ups this week for Raw and SmackDown. And he's trying to get ratings up at the same time, and he wants like superstar power, and he just doesn't think they have enough of it right now with like all these injuries and stuff like that. So, I mean, I don't know what else he might try for ratings, but as for right now, he just did the call-ups for ratings, and I guess they're going to continue to be on Raw and SmackDown. But we will just have to wait and see. All right, guys, and the next rumor is about The Undertaker. So The Undertaker. So basically, Vince McMahon is apparently, I mean, this has to do with Vince too, I guess. Vince McMahon is apparently like very, very upset, borderline being like pissed off at Undertaker for actually doing this the StarCast thing. You guys don't know what the StarCast thing is? It's basically like, it's a non-WWE event. It's not like a wrestling event, it's like a convention. But apparently like AEW is like a big, have like a big presence there. Like it's not an AEW event, but at the same time AEW is kind of like taking over the whole thing with like most of the people there, I imagine, are there for the AEW stuff. And Undertaker signing there, so it just kind of puts them in the same boat there. And apparently Vince is very upset about it. He's very upset that Undertaker is not like, I guess he's wanting to retire, or he's just like done with wrestling, and his contract's up with the WWE, and like, this is the thing about the WrestleMania booking. This is another rumor. We can consider this another rumor if you guys want to. So it's about the booking of WrestleMania 35. Like normally this time of year for every other WrestleMania, we basically like know all of the matches. But this year, there's like 2 announced so far. And like one of the big problems is they're very unsure about everything, because they're very unsure about the whole Undertaker thing. They're like, Undertaker, we want him to wrestle very badly. We're gonna try to convince him to wrestle at WrestleMania 35, even though we don't have like an opponent or anything like that. We want Undertaker to wrestle, and we want to sign him to like a new, I guess, wrestling contract. But I don't know what they're gonna do there. Just they're gonna have to be deciding on WrestleMania here pretty soon, because it's like yes, it's only like February, but here soon, like February is most of the way over, and here soon it's gonna be March, and then we're only gonna have like a month to decide all this. So they better be deciding here soon. I don't know what's gonna happen, but we'll just have to wait and see. All right, the next rumor. This is another thing about, like I talked in the last news episode, I don't know if you guys saw it, but it's about Lacey Evans. So basically, like, WWE, they want Lacey Evans to be the next star. Like, she's going to be on level with Charlotte Flair right up in the main event, Becky Lynch, Sasha, all of that. Like, just where they're up to the main event for the title and stuff. Like, it's, like, this is Vince's plan. So Vince's plan is when Rousey leaves, which he's expecting Rousey's leaving after Mania, the top 3 women's wrestlers in the WWE going after titles and all of that are going to be Charlotte Flair, Becky Lynch, and Lacey Evans. Those are the top 3. So, like, he's putting a lot of trust in Lacey Evans, and she hasn't even been on the main roster that long. There's a lot of trust already. So, I don't know what's going to happen, but she's putting a lot of trust in her for some reason, but hopefully it goes well, and we'll just have to wait and see what happens there. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, the next rumor. The next rumor is about Daniel Bryan and his match at WrestleMania 35. So, I mean, they are planning Mania, it's just happening a lot slower than it usually does. So, basically, in the last news episode, I said Daniel Bryan, so his opponent for WrestleMania 35, they have a list of people, and I can't remember the whole list because I just have short-term memory loss, but I believe it was like Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn, it was like Batista, it was like, I don't know, John Cena. It was just like a weird like list of people. Some of them were injured, some of them were doing other stuff and weren't currently in the WWE and all of that. Well, they've actually decided on that list. And I said the most plausible would either be Kevin Owens or I guess I said Batista. But it looks like they made the decision and it's actually going to be Kevin Owens. So it looks like the WWE Championship match at WrestleMania 35 is going to be Daniel Bryan versus Kevin Owens for the WWE Championship. So the Kofi Kingston thing, it's happening at Fastlane, it's ending at Fastlane. Not sure what they're going to do with New Day because like I said, that they don't have a lot planned yet for WrestleMania, but hopefully they have something good planned for Kofi because he's been doing extremely well in that main event spot. And I'd hate for like just to be like on the pre-show after that, like being in the main event of those shows. But anyway, whatever they're going to do, we'll just have to wait and see. But the rumor is Kevin Owens versus Daniel Bryan for WWE Championship is the WrestleMania 35 match. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, the next rumor. The next rumor is about John Cena. So basically, is John Cena going to be at WrestleMania 35? The answer is yes. Is John Cena going to have a match at WrestleMania 35? The answer is maybe. So basically, the plan has been for a while. Like, they had this plan out way back. Like they had this plan since I guess since like November or December. Like the feud was supposed to be John Cena versus Lars Sullivan. But Lars Sullivan's suffering some kind of anxiety attack about coming up to the main roster, even though like he seemed to be fine in NXT. I don't know what's going on. And not a lot of people know what's going on. Like the only thing they know is he's suffering anxiety attacks apparently. He's not showing up to shows. He's for a while he wasn't like having a communication with WWE. He wasn't like answering phone calls. He was leaving shows early and all this other kind of stuff. But apparently it's better now. Like they're having a communication with him. But at the same time, he's not ready to debut, and they don't know if he is going to debut. And I imagine they're trying to be patient and understanding, but at the same time, they're like, you're going to have to debut for WrestleMania, or we're going to have to, like, just cut the trust in you and just going to have to, like, release your contract and let you go, basically. I think that's what they would do, but basically what it was supposed to be, like, they were supposed to do this storyline. Obviously, they did the McIntyre thing, where he injured Cena, but basically the storyline was supposed to be John Cena was injured by Lars Sullivan before Rumble, taken out of the Rumble, and then they had a match at Mania, Lars Sullivan versus John Cena, but it doesn't look like Lars Sullivan is going to be at Mania and all of that, so they don't have anything for John Cena. There was rumors going around for a while that it would be John Cena versus Drew McIntyre, but it looks like Drew McIntyre is going to be busy because he's going to be, I guess, wrestling Ambrose now. And EC3 was supposed to be wrestling Ambrose, but they changed that and did that early instead. I don't know if that was because like stuff was leaked about that, information was already leaked about that, or if they just changed their mind on that. But basically, Cena doesn't have an opponent for WrestleMania, and they don't really have like a name they can throw in there. So Cena's going to be there just to be there because he's John Cena in his WrestleMania, but he doesn't have an opponent. And like I heard rumors of Undertaker too. I don't know if they get Undertaker to do a Mania match, if they're going to do John Cena versus Undertaker again. Which I don't know if too many people are hyped for. But let me know what you guys think of this down below. It's just like, kind of like a bad planning thing, which at the same time it's an unpredictable thing. Like they had something planned, but someone has like, I guess we could say he has like a mental like illness that he is unable to compete or whatever. But I don't know what's going to happen, guys. It's just a complicated situation, but we'll just have to wait and see. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, the final news story, the final rumor, the final thing I will be talking about in this video, to close the video out, we're going to continue with the Roman Reigns stuff. So, there is a massive rumor going around, and I have to say, out of all of the rumors in this episode, this is the one that can like fall like the fastest. That's probably not going to come out to be true. But there's probably some truth in there, but I don't know if every single little detail is going to come true. So let me have my clipboard here just in case I get confused, because this is going a lot of places. So here we go. So Roman Reigns, he's going to be on Monday Night Raw, right? So Monday Night Raw, Roman Reigns comes out. He comes to the ring. And this is just a rumor. No one has any information. I'm not claiming any of this is true. So he comes to the ring. He does his whole thing. Everyone's emotional. Like, Roman Reigns, finally, he's back in a WWE ring after all of this time. Last time it was the ring, he had to announce he has leukemia and he has to actually leave the WWE for a little while. And then the same freaking night, they go from having the Shield together, hugging and all that, to Dean Ambrose turning heel on Seth Rollins. And I understand where they were coming from, kind of there. Like, it was a poor decision on one side, but on the other side, it's like, got a lot of hate for Ambrose. But back to the other side, it was pointless because Ambrose now isn't heel anymore. He's a freaking babyface. He's trying to get back with Seth Rollins. That's what they tried on Raw. He's just like, it was pointless. And I think they kind of just like dropped the whole heel thing when he was like, yeah, Vince, I know my contract's up in April. I know you guys want to re-sign me, but I just want to let you know I'm not re-signing. I'm leaving. And that's basically like, I know a lot of Ambrose fans are very upset, right, Michelle? About
talk about
yeah,
it.
she's down there crying right now. Like, a lot of people are legitimately like upset about this. Back to what I was saying, like, the Shield was broken up. But anyway, the rumor's been for a while, just one last time before Ambrose leaves, the Shield's gonna come back together, right? The Shield's gonna be together for one last night, and then they're gonna be, I don't want to say separated forever because I'm gonna make people cry, but basically, this rumor isn't saying the Shield's 100% gonna be like back and be able to have matches and stuff for a little bit before Ambrose leaves. The rumor is, so let me go back to the whole Roman Reigns thing. I know I'm all over the place right now. Let me try to fix it. Let me try to reel you guys back in. Now, I'm gonna be looking down here at the clipboard just because I have a few notes here, just to kind of keep everything straight. So let me try to do this the least confusing way as possible. So basically, let's see here. Let me start with this. So Lashley, Baron Corbin, and Drew McIntyre are joined up right now as like a triple team, like kind of like the Shield. So basically, Braun Strowman is feuding with Baron Corbin, right? Dean Ambrose has started a feud with Drew McIntyre, and Lashley's kind of there for no reason. So basically, it's 2-on-3, right? Someone needs to fill that gap. It looked like on Raw, Dean Ambrose went to Seth Rollins to kind of have him fill that gap, even though he's like buried in the whole like he's buried in the whole Mania match, Lesnar Universal title thing. So someone's gonna fill that gap, right? And there's just a rumor that that spot has been reserved for Roman Reigns, and it's gonna be crazy if this actually happens. I can just imagine it now, but basically it's gonna be like that. It's gonna be Dean Ambrose and Roman Reigns teaming up for one last time, and the filler is going to be basically Braun Strowman since Rollins is busy in that match. So the Shield's not exactly coming together, but that's like the rumored plan. I don't want to say plan, but it's just like a rumored thing that's what they have planned for Roman Reigns. And there's going to be one last thing that's going to make everyone have the feels before everything goes like sour. Well, I don't want to say sour, before Dean leaves. So basically, Seth Rollins is having the match against Brock Lesnar in the main event of WrestleMania 35. And basically, he's outmatched, okay? So this is like the storyline. He's like outmatched. It's the Beast versus Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins is the man. He's just a man. He's nothing for a beast, so he needs some help. So who's going to help him? It's going to be his Shield brothers. It's going to be Dean Ambrose and Roman Reigns. They're going to come out. They're going to help Seth Rollins get the Universal Championship one last time as the Shield together one last time. WrestleMania. And that's it. And that's how the show closes. And that's a rumor. I don't know if any of that's going to happen. I don't even know what his announcement's going to be on Raw. I don't know if he's going to say, my leukemia is looking good, the treatment's going well, and I'll see you guys here hopefully in the near future, or I beat leukemia. And I know a lot of people want to, this is kind of a thing, and I know I'm not one to be talking about this, like the wrestling community, not a wrestling community, just people in general. So the group of people be like, he has leukemia, he has cancer or whatever, in people's minds, like, it's just so unpredictable. It's an unpredictable thing. So it's either like the treatment, your body's gonna take it extremely well, or it's gonna take a long time and a lot of treatments or whatever. Like, and it depends on the kind of leukemia, and it's just a mess. It's just a mess. It's just a terrible, terrible thing. But the rumor was going around that Roman Reigns, the treatments were doing phenomenal for him, and his leukemia wasn't like a like, life-threatening kind. Like, I don't want to just, like, dive in and say these things because none of this has actually been confirmed, but I'm sure we'll have more information about Raw. I really need to shut up because this news episode is really long and I have to edit this, and it's already almost 7 o'clock at night, and I gotta get this up because, yeah, but anyway, I just wanted to share you guys the rumor there. So it's a big, huge rumor that Roman Reigns, it's confirmed he's gonna be on Raw, and the rumor is he's gonna be saying he's done with leukemia, he's gonna be teaming up with Dean Ambrose and Braun Strowman to have that match, which I'm assuming is gonna be at WrestleMania. And then there's also a rumor going on, the Shield's gonna come back together, and then they're gonna get Seth Rollins the Universal Championship off Brock Lesnar, and they're gonna kick the hell out of Brock Lesnar, kick him out of WWE, retire him, whatever the rumor is. I don't know if any of it's true, but my famous catchphrase that's on my t-shirts that you should buy, no, I'm just kidding, but my famous catchphrase I'm gonna use here, I don't know if any of it's true, we'll just have to wait and see. So there you guys have it. That is this episode of WWE News and Rumors. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I'm going to plug some stuff before I go. There's some cool videos here on the channel other than news videos that you guys should check out. I know a lot of people who just come here for the news. That's completely fine, but just give the other videos a chance. Like this belt right here, I customized that belt myself. It used to look exactly like that, but I dyed the back to make it the SmackDown one. So that customizing video here is here on the channel. And then something else I do want to promote on Sunday. I don't know if it's actually around here. I don't know where it is. But anyway, if you guys saw the fan mail video yesterday, which is another thing you guys should check out, WWE's publishing company actually sent me a book that they have not released yet. And it's, I mean, you guys already know, so it's not like a secret. They sent me, and this has not been released yet, and it's on pre-order if you guys want to pre-order it. It is the WWE Cookbook. So on Sunday, it's going to be...
The official cookbook.
The official cookbook. Sorry. Shichelle's gonna correct me, guys. It's the official WWE cookbook, and Brandon Hodge is gonna try it out in my crazy psycho brain fashion with skits and funny, and Cena fan is coming back and all that, hopefully, on Sunday. So make sure you guys check that out. And of course, my t-shirts, hopefully there's a link down there, and you can see what they look like. If you guys think any of those look cool, maybe you guys can pick up one. It really helps support the channel and stuff like that. And I don't know if I got anything else to say. Some people are like, I don't want to buy your shirt, I just want to send you a donation. I might start leaving the PayPal thing. Like, I hate just being like, donate money. I'd like you guys to get something. But fan mail is a thing too. But I'll stop promoting stuff and let you guys go on with your day. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode of WWE News and Rumors. Hopefully I'm not too boring and I'm not ruining your life, but thanks for watching, guys, and if you enjoyed this episode of WWE News, make sure to give this video a like, and if you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe. Remember, it's absolutely free, and I will see you guys in the next video.